one woman, I think she was at like 900 or something.
So I was wondering.
Some phrases that men hate to hear. Yours is the perfect size. The big ones hurt.
Yeah, what up, good people? Welcome to another episode of the Strategically Reckless Podcast. I am your host, Jay Brown, aka Mr. 710, aka your favorite foster dad. I'm so glad that you are joining us once again. Yeah. Hey, yo. Listen, man. You're probably not going to have me for too long today because I am a little under. Not feeling too well, but I'm going to go ahead and try to power through just a little bit. I've been giving myself probably about 6 coughs. And maybe, like if I got to sneeze, I'm not going to keep it going. That'd be my bad. And I'll make it up to you. Y'all know how I do. Be out here trying to thug it out for y'all. Y'all know, because I'm always grateful that people will show up and be like, hey, I want to check this out. And so y'all be willing to check it out. I'm willing to be here for you. Know what I'm saying? So check this out. This is crazy, yo. Trying to get this thing set up so I wish back in the day I was just able to share everything all at the same time. And now I am unable to do so in the way that I was. And so it takes just a little bit more to get started, but it's all good because y'all love me in that kind of way. Unlike these chocolate Menendez kids. And here's why I say that. These chocolate Menendez kids are determined to take me out. They determined. And here's why. Here's why. What did you talk about? I'm sorry. This is the problem. They never cover their mouths. Ever. Ever. It's a total refusal to cover their mouth. He's right in your face. Direct shot. Right in the grill. Over and over again, we threaten them with bedtime. We threaten them with going to their room. They sneeze on each other. Come on, dog. Come on now. Now, I know the weather changed. The weather was 70 degrees at the beginning of last week. Dropped down, and it was in the 20s at certain points of the day. This ain't no laugh, right? They had one of those days again. Today, it was 70. Early. People be out here all kind of reckless because, all right, so at this place I bowl at, if it's above 60 degrees outside, it's going to be 84 degrees or hotter on the inside. Every time. You put all that breath in there, I get it. Ton of breath all over the place. People bowling. There's a lot of folks in there and just breathing with their mouth open, doing all that talking. So I get it. So you dress. Most people dress for when you go somewhere. You dress for outside. when you go bowl at this place, you got to dress the inside. Because if you don't dress the inside, you gonna be sweaty denim. Hey, you gonna be musty by the time you get to the second game. You gonna have that hotness that people talk about. People talk about that level of hotness. These Taco Menendez kids trying to get me up out the paint. Just breathing. But not only do they do the breathing thing, that 3-year-old Menendez, he been doing this thing again, y'all. I ain't even have a whole lot of stories recently about the 3-year-old Menendez doing his thing. The 3-year-old Menendez has decided that when he gets mad at his daycare, he gonna take all his clothes off. I have no idea why. I don't even know what the end game is. I've always, there's never been a situation in which I decided that I was gonna get mad with Cynthia Brown or some other adult that was in my space that told me something to do. And you know what I'm gonna do? Take this shirt off. We'll take these clothes off on these folks and let them know how mad I am. Mailman, what up, brother?
What up? What up, Slick?
Man, my 3-year-old Menendez, bro hit him with to take his clothes off again when he got mad.
wait, what?
Bro, so last week, bro was at the daycare, took all his clothes off when he got mad. I forget, they didn't tell me what started it, but bro was like, you know what?
Oh, the other one.
Yeah, taking my clothes off because I ain't doing nothing. You stay. All right, listen.
Damn.
So I tell them, call me the next time this happens. Because this can't be it. Because we ain't teaching that. I don't know what parent would be like, hey fam, you know what you should do when you get mad? Take all them clothes off so you can get what you want. Parents don't say that. Parents don't say that. Look, they didn't care. And I'm almost willing to bet money that their mom did not say that. Regardless of what I feel about this lady, I know that she didn't say that. Like that wasn't part of the game plan. That couldn't be part of the game plan, when you get mad. It ain't this goes past don't listen to the adult. Listen, I take my clothes off, cuz. And so today, he decided that he was gonna go to the well again. And they called me. And mailman, I go up to the daycare and I see him sitting on the floor in his little tighty whities. If it wasn't so funny, I would be embarrassed. But I'm not easily embarrassed in that way. Like I think the only time I had been embarrassed by a kid is when this little girl was like, "You got roaches in your car," and I'm like, "No, you. Soon as you get in there, I have one. I ain't got one in there now, but when you get in there,
now all of a sudden you got roaches.
Now all of a sudden, like I'm dirty. I'm the last one that anybody would be like, "Yo, Sam dirty." So I get to the daycare and I'm looking at Buddy like, "Hey, what's the problem? He don't want to talk to me now. He don't want to talk." All right, bro. It's real simple for me. You get dressed, or I get you dressed, and you ain't gonna like it. He put all that stuff back on. He put all this. I ain't never seen him move so fast. And I'm like, yo.
I wonder if he watches something that's making him do that though.
He ain't watching none of the house. And they ain't showing them that at the daycare. Them the
Yeah,
only two
that's
places that
wild.
he gonna be is at our place or at the daycare. He ain't watching nothing that be like, you know what you should do when you get mad? Get naked on them.
Mm.
Get naked on them. Pull your thing out. That'll do it. That'll fix it.
Yeah, that's a different level right there.
And we have to stop all of these actions when he's younger, because if he's like 7 and he's like, you know what, I'm mad. I'm great. Pull my thing out. You're gonna get kicked out,
Hmm.
bro. Or it's gonna be over for you.
Yeah, I'm curious what triggered that.
Mailman, don't take nothing. You don't take nothing out of nowhere. You should see his watching TV face.
Just upset for no reason.
That's how he watches TV. Stuff that he like. This ain't talking about watching MSNBC. We ain't talking about listening to Trump. Ain't none of that stuff. He up here just mean mugging the TV, mean mugging cartoons. He not even mean mugging this.
Oh, you can. Wow. Got him. How? You're concerned.
One in the face.
Yeah, he just watching cartoons. Face mad as hell. And no idea. He got a rested mad face when it comes to watching cartoons and stuff that he likes. But yeah, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, I cut it off. It was about 31 seconds, but it had to be enough for somebody go ahead and hit him in that face with a. I still wonder what happened to that microphone person. You know, you got the person with the little boom mic, and they sitting up there trying to aim it.
They probably don't have a job right now.
Hey, I had a messed up joke, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave that. Hopefully they were of American descent, so that they won't be locked up in some camp or somewhere.
Oh, come on, man.
It ain't like
Come
it ain't
on.
above. Is he above that? Is he above those things? Let's just be honest with ourselves right
Hey,
now. Okay.
I ain't say you're wrong.
You ain't gotta. You ain't gotta say nothing. I understand.
Mm-mm.
I understand.
I ain't gonna say you're wrong.
We need you to preserve your situation. I understand. I don't want you to say nothing that's gonna mess that up. Hey, so I had a question, man. I thought about you this weekend. I was on my it was Thursday. And I was riding to the bowling alley, and it was a mail truck that was driving way too fast. And I was like, I wanted to hit mailman up and be like, yo, because I know he was driving. They were driving in the direction of the post office. So, end of the day, what's y'all policy on y'all driving? Like, y'all got to follow every street law to the T.
Yep. Every direction.
Speed limit
No
35.
exemption. Everything. No exemption.
Speed limit 35. Can y'all do 41?
Nah. They'll pull you over. There's been police officers that pull them over, but majority of the time it don't really happen. But they have done it.
What is the max?
Majority of the time it don't happen.
What's the max? What's the highest speed over the speed limit that you would go? So if it's 35, we just set it at 35 for a residential situation. Over under
we're supposed to, but I mean, if you talking about me just regular driving,
yeah,
me regular driving, I always go 5 to 6 miles over.
But in the mail truck.
Oh no, not in that mail truck. No.
The mail truck, you at 35.
Really in the because Man, those trucks really kind of hard to drive. If when you drive them trucks that fast, them damn trucks get the shaking and they so old, man. Man, they old, man. Now I did have it down to I was going in between Blyville and Gosno. If anybody, I know a lot of people don't know what I'm talking about, but there's a strip. There's a long strip that you go. I think the speed limit 55, and I pushed that thing down to 60. I think it was 65, and that truck started shaking and doing like that. It was just moving and moving. I said, "Oh no!" I dropped that thing back down real quick because it's top heavy. So you
Okay.
mess around and anything, you mess around, you flip that thing over, you done.
I wonder why they never upgraded those trucks. Like I feel like those been the same bell trucks since we were kids.
Yeah, before, yeah, yeah. They well, now they got it. Now I don't know if you've seen any, but now they got some of the newer trucks now that look like duck bill.
They're like,
But
what?
they supposed to look like duck bills. It got a big forehead and a duck bill.
Like a
Yeah,
like a little, like a mini sprinter,
no,
like the sprinter
it's
truck.
bigger than the truck we got now. But it's I forgot who made it. But whenever you get a chance, just look it up. The new
Okay.
mail trucks, you see. But they supposed to be spreading them out and getting them out. A few of them in. I've seen a few of them here in around Florida. They got some. I know they got a lot in Atlanta, around the Atlanta area. But they supposed to be spreading them out where they supposed to be environment friendly and it's supposed to be get some that got the e trucks on the electric and all that stuff.
Hey, because them
So
trucks y'all driving right now, they are not environmentally friendly. They be blowing out black
nah,
smoke and everything.
man, them things horrible, man. We be breathing that gas in it all day long.
Man,
You think horrible.
hey, buddy was driving that truck so reckless. I want to snitch a little bit. I wanted to write him a citizen's arrest or her. I couldn't see who was in there, but they was tailgating people, changing
they
lanes too many
probably
times. I was like,
they're probably trying to get back before 5.
oh no, it was after 5. It was like 6. It had to be about 6:30.
Oh, okay, yeah, they trying to get back before that mail truck leave. That other the outgoing mail truck leave.
Oh
Them
man,
folks trying
yeah,
to push it.
it was shoot, shoot, shoot. Drove through
Yeah,
a gas station parking lot to beat a light. Like they were like, you know what? I'm just gonna make this left through the gas station parking lot and come out on the other side. Like, bro was wild. They was
they
wilder
supposed
than
to do
that
that.
truck. He was driving that truck. Well, they were driving that truck as if like it had one of those cardboard license plates that said tags applied for, with TAGZ applied with the number 4.
hmm Well, we don't even have any. We don't even have license plates. All we got
Man,
is a number on the back of the truck.
okay. I seen a person driving a SUV with the tags applied for joint on there. They were doing 15
Yeah.
miles under the speed limit. You know how close I was to being like, hello 911.
Got somebody.
You might got to one because there's no reputable dealership. There's no reputable dealership that should write TAGZ. You put the Z on the end. You ain't got no tags, fam. Ain't no tags on the way.
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
You would think that stuff should be mandated. Where
You know
if
what?
you buy something, it should automatically have a tag on, or have a tag already into it.
Because most of the time, like when you go to a real car dealership, they give you, it's still paper. It's still just a little sheet of paper with a little sticker on there, a couple numbers, and boom, you good to go. But
hmm
you got folks out here cutting up cardboard boxes and writing tags applied for on them joints. You should just, I gotta get you, cuz. Let me take a picture. Yes, it is a 2001 Suzuki Sidekick. Tags applied for. Tags were spelled incorrectly. I gotta write
Yeah,
you up,
no,
man.
I don't even leave without the tag.
Yeah, like, come on, man. What we doing? What we doing? Like, I know y'all lying. And when you driving 15 miles under the speed limit too, you breaking the law in that vehicle somehow. You don't
Call
need
your
to.
man a snitch.
Hey, yo, Charmaine, drive in front of me with tags applied for if you want to. Go under the speed limit and make it take an hour for me to get to my brother's house. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta
Uh-huh.
have my tags already done.
Yeah, let me can I get a hold of the DEA? Because there's a vehicle in front of me. It says Charmaine across the windshield, but the license plate is in cardboard. It said tags applied for. And they doing 15 miles under the speed limit and hitting brakes every time, every 2 seconds. So they either hold their phone in their hand while they driving like I'm doing right now, or they got to be doing some drugs off up in there. They got to. They trafficking. You need to come get them. I'm on Rex Road right now. Okay, all right, bye bye. No, you don't need to know my name. Bye. Yeah, I
And it's
gotta get you.
Charmaine. That's who it is. Her name is Charmaine.
Her name is Charmaine, and she drives a 2004 Cadillac Coupe de Ville.
Come
It's
pick her
lower
up,
than
police
that.
man.
Lower than the back. You gotta get them. But I feel like I'm gonna have to add that to the list. Tags applied for. That's close to the top of the list of people I want to snitch on, y'all. Like, especially if they driving bad. And I feel like 85% of the people who got tags applied for on their joint, they be driving like that car costed $4.
And the thing is, they be doing all this stuff. It's like, man, you can have this stuff financed into it because it don't take nothing. But I guess they don't want the extra $1,000 finance. I mean, you need or $1,200 finance. How much of it is? It's like, come on, go and get that in that finance. You can get that tag done. Ain't nothing but an extra $5 on your monthly payment.
Right. Charmaine. We not gonna snitch on you. We not gonna snitch
Mm-mm.
on you because we like you. You family. We
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
just
snitch
turn
on
my
you.
head.
But for them people that we don't like, we gotta get you.
Hmm.
You.
I'm gonna turn
We
my
got,
head.
we got,
Just don't tell me what you're doing.
now, see, you can tell me because I need plausible deniability. I need to know so I can protect you. But at the same time, Moby don't want to know because he be like, hey,
I
don't
don't
be
want to know.
doing
Mm-mm.
because
I don't want to know at all.
Moby don't want to be that person that if it's up to him getting tortured or him snitching on you, he gonna be like, so if you make two lefts right up here on the corner, that's exactly where she is.
Mm-hmm. Right there. That's it.
She parked the car right over
That's
there.
it.
Yep, it's right over there. But me, on the other hand, I ain't gonna snitch on you. I'm just going. I have to give you a warning. Like they on their way though. They on their way. I ain't tell them nothing, but they on their way. So you
One
got a
one
head
thing for
start.
sure. One thing for sure. I ain't doing no crime for somebody that I wasn't a part of. I ain't doing it. They ain't finna get me for holding back information or what they call it, keeping a fugitive. What they call it, hovering a
Harboring,
fugitive,
harboring a fugitive.
harboring. Yeah, all that different stuff. If you don't tell me, then I can act like I can be for real when I say I don't know. And when I'm standing up there in front of the judge, man, listen, I didn't know nothing. I just know this is my friend. They came over and said they wanted to chill out. I said, cool. As soon as you come in my house and you look like you did something, you be like, man, don't even tell me. Just chill out.
I got a
Don't
question
even
for
tell
you,
me.
man. in regards to knowing something and not saying something. So I'm kind of changing the subject a little bit, but USC has a basketball player. His name was what's his boy name? Chad Baker Mazzara. And Chad Baker Mazzara, 26 years old.
How old?
26.
Okay.
But if you was his teammate and you thought that and you found out that he was older than 26, would you tell somebody?
No.
This your teammate, and he clearly breaking the law. Like, not breaking the law, but he out of compliance. So it's gonna mess with the team in general. Team's gonna pay for this, but you know. Like,
No, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Like I'm trying to. So you know what made me think
Unless
about
he
this
taking
as
my
well?
start spot.
You remember that teacher that was playing on the high school team and she was cooking folks. And she was averaging like 35 and 50.
No, I don't remember that one.
I'm almost willing to bet like some of those girls had to know. Like, I'm looking at my high school. I'm my high school body. My high school game. And you look over there at this person and you know they older than you. Like, we went to school with kids that even if they was 2 years older, we knew. Like, in the fourth grade, Andre Wiggins was about 5'7". We knew he was in the fourth grade. We knew he was 13.
Yeah, yeah.
In the third grade with us, he way too tall. Like, he was like, "Damn boy, you grown. You talking about trying to smash chicks, and you in the fourth grade? You got to be old."
Nah, I wouldn't tell them, like I said, unless they taking my starting spot. Then I'm telling them.
I use real government name. That's hilarious.
Yeah, you grown stuff in my starting spot. Let me get you out of here.
Hey, ref, number 32. Yeah,
He grown.
y'all the same age. You should know him because y'all went to high school together. You should know him. He graduated here. Look at this picture right here. That's him, right there. Once again, snitching.
Yeah, but nah, if he on my team and I ain't saying nothing. It is what it is. They should have did more research.
Oh wow. Should have did more research. Hey man, I feel like I saw this old story and it was about the Super Bowl. And this guy that made a bet. He bet $50,000 that somebody would go streaking in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. The fine for going streaking during the Super Bowl is $1,000. And I want to say probably indecent exposure, disturbing the peace or whatever. The $50,000 bet paid out $374,000. Would you do it if you had to spend a week in jail and pay $1,000 fine?
Streaking?
Yeah, bro.
50 stacks for how much?
So this dude bet. He bet $50,000 that somebody would streak. The payout for that bet was $375,000. The kicker was he placed the bet, but he went to do it. So he bet on himself to do it. Would you do it?
Man, I don't, because he spent a lot of money. First, he spent the 50 G, and then whatever for him to get as low as he got in the Super Bowl, he probably spent another 50 G. So that's 100 G's in itself, on top of The
The thousand
jail
dollar,
price,
the $1,000
the
fine.
bond. Okay, $1,000 fine. So 100. So he got, and the payout was how much he got?
So if we want to say that he paid $100,000, the total expenses, we'll say the bet and
Yeah,
what he
the
paid to
seats.
get into the game, and then the legal fees. We'll just round that off to 125,000. So the net after you get done will be 250. 250,000.
Nah,
It's not worth it. That's
nah,
what
nah. For me, and I'm gonna tell you why. This reason. The reason it's not working to me because if you have 140 some G's to spend just to do this, you don't need that. You pretty much got money. You don't need it. Now, if somebody else paid all this and you were just somebody just like me, just the average Joe working at the post office, yes, I would do it. But if you got
okay.
140 some G just to throw away in hopes of getting how much of them?
250.
Nah,
Uh,
nah, I'm good.
So what if it was only 250? Like somebody walked up to you at the Super Bowl and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna pay you $250,000 to go take your shirt off and run down to the field." Now, in order to make this money, this has to be considered a legit streak. It got to be a legit streak.
So you gotta be butt naked.
So I got to get my money so you can get your money. You're not in for 250,000. You're not even putting up none of your own money. Fam just approached you.
Man, that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one.
Cat room, where you at? Where you at with this? Two hundred fifty
I can't.
thousand is
I
street.
can't. I don't think I can do it, man.
You're not. But the the
I
the
don't think
trick
I can
the
do
trick
it.
is they've paid the money. They've already placed the bet. They just need somebody to do it so that they can cash in, and they'll pay your legal fee.
Hmm. I don't think I can do it. What's up? What's up, Brian? Brian Rodriguez. What's up, man? I don't
Hey
know what
man,
you're talking about, but I see you. I see you in the chat. What's up, boy?
yeah, fam said you saw you on Bridgerton. I thought it was. I only know one black person on that show that I've seen, but maybe it's more than one.
Hell, I don't even know the show.
Man,
Brian, no, Brian, no, I don't watch number sports in BET.
uh,
he he down in Georgia now. He used to work with me
oh, that's what's
at
up.
the post office.
That's what's up. Hey, so you wouldn't do that. Charmaine is like,
I
yeah,
don't think I could.
she'll be running.
You'll
She
do
out
it.
there. Yeah, she said she out there. You know what? For 250 and for just a couple days in a little lockup or whatever, ain't nobody gonna remember because they didn't. Only people that saw it was the people at the stadium. They don't know me. They didn't show it
Yeah,
on
you're
the
right.
telecast. It wasn't on the telecast, so it wasn't like it was just. They don't show stuff like that on the telecast no more because they don't want people to feel like it's a great idea to do it. But then when
Right.
you read the story about, you can bet on if it's going to happen, and then you place a substantial bet for it to happen, and it's like, well, I do got 50,000, and if it's gonna pay this out, then I'm in there.
Now, it do
I'm
end up
plus
showing up online eventually. Somebody have it from their phones or whatever.
when it show up, you plus 250 already. You plus 250K.
So you'll do it.
Hey, don't
I
run
heard
for
that.
me on the game. But I would have to have a guarantee that I was gonna get the bread. Buddy bet on himself, so he knew he was gonna get it. If it was somebody else running down on me talking about, hey, I'm going, I pay you to do this, I would be hesitant. But if I put my
Yeah.
own money in it, Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Now
They gonna,
let me play devil's advocate.
okay.
Now you making this bet and more than likely thinking that, hey, this is gonna be a nice bet. I'm gonna get this bet because ain't nobody. And you mess around, and I don't know how many other people make the same bet. So now this bet that you thought was foolproof is now lost value. So now this $100,000 that you put up is now not even you're not even gonna get the 250 payout because the bet has lost value because so many people bet.
No, that's not how betting work now, man.
That's not how it works.
No. No, it's not like hitting the lottery and we all got the same number. So let's just say we go to the casino, and now I will say odds do change based on the bets that come in. But
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The odds.
but if I wanted to bet on the Bears to win the Super Bowl right now, and if they're like, I don't know, plus 1,100, when I put in that bet at plus 1,100, let's say week 17 and they 16-0, and they looking like they world beaters. It's not still going to be 1,100, but it's not still going to be plus 1,100, but it's not going to change my bet. It's just the
Because
people
you
that
did it
bet.
early.
Yeah, the people that bet then when they 16-0, they're not going to get great odds on it. And so it might be like negative, 110, which you got to spend so much money in order to make bread. Like you got to spend $1,000 to make $110, where $100 to get you 1,100. And so,
Okay, I got you.
so my odds at the time don't change because other people later on decided to do it.
Okay,
Or
I
because
got you.
that situation changed. Nobody would bet if the odds were fluid after you put your money up. No, nobody would bet.
Okay, that makes sense.
And so like that, which is why when you take a chance on a team like New England getting to the Super Bowl, like if you bet them to get to the Super Bowl back in the off season, bro, you was in good shape. You was in good shape because the odds were insane. You talking about a team that picked number 4, and if I wanted to go look right now, whatever team that's picking number 4 in the draft, what their odds will look like to win the Super Bowl next year or even get there, it would be insane. But you wouldn't bet that because it's you don't look at it
Right.
as a smart bet. Nobody was betting New England, not even their fans. But you had to.
Let me go put this bet in on Cowboys. Let me go put this bet in this year. Let me put this bet in on my boy.
Hey, it'll be good. It'll be solid odds this year. But y'all had never been like y'all got rid of Eberflus, so it's not gonna be ridiculous. But y'all be able to. It should be solid odds. Y'all might have solid odds, and so just think about whatever the odds are gonna be now. They're gonna be different after free agency and after the draft.
Right.
Y'all hit the draft good. Those odds are gonna be the odds that y'all will be able to win the Super Bowl will be better if you have a good free agency and a good draft.
You got you.
And so it's going to change. So if you do it now, he's like,
That'd be
I'm
the
going to go
best
ahead and
move.
yeah. But that'll be you trusting Jerry.
Don't start. Don't start. Don't even start, man. Look, we have a tough enough time, man.
Y'all got rid of it, bro. That's the
Yeah.
start.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, that is the start. Let me see something real quick.
Yeah, I never even go on no betting site. Not like that, like a lot of people do. You use a lot of them, or
I'm
you
aware
just only during the season?
because they talk about it enough that every now and then I might bet $2 on my team.
Oh, okay.
I bet $2 if it makes sense. I bet on boxing if it makes sense. But it just have to make sense. Like the odds got to be enough that somebody somebody messed up, and I could tell if somebody messed up, but I'm not one of those people that's digging into the algorithms and all this stuff. Like I don't. If I lose $17 in a year, that's probably my max.
Okay.
Now I don't gamble that much. I'd be on FanDuel looking for the 25-cent games. I'm not a gambler in that way, but I pay attention.
Oh, okay.
Man, they giving the Seahawks still the hey. All right, I'm on FanDuel Sportsbook and I'm looking at Super Bowl odds 2027. And Seattle is favored. Seattle is still favored. Damn,
They still favored after all them people they about to have to let go.
yeah. Damn. Okay. How far down do you think we got to go until we get to Dallas?
Shoot, probably just because of our history, I'm gonna say probably down to about 25, 26.
No, not that bad.
Really? 20?
17.
17?
Yep. 17.
Man, they putting a lot of hope. I'm guessing more so the offense is what they thinking because they can't be after the defense we had. They can't be putting that much hope into the defense.
Here's what's gonna be disappointing for you. The other team that has the same odds as your team has is Cincinnati. They're also plus 3,000.
Mm.
The Bears are at 15.
15?
Yeah. We down.
After the season y'all had?
Yep. Like it's weird. It's weird because it's this big gap between. It's a big gap between us and Houston, and then like Houston, San Francisco, Jacksonville, Denver, New England, Kansas City. Now, before I go any further, according to what this looks like right now, the Bears are going to finish third in the division because they still got Detroit above us and Green Bay above us, which is disgusting because they have
Detroit.
Green Bay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They give Green Bay the 5th best odds to win the Super Bowl next year.
Boy, they got a lot of trust in Micah. That's my guy, but man, that's a lot of trust.
Damn, I said it again. Damn. Only team from the NFC East in front of y'all is Philadelphia.
Philly. They don't even have Washington in front of us?
Nope, Washington is 2 spots behind. Washington has the same. Well, yeah, Washington has the same odds as Tampa Bay. Yep, and they're right behind the Colts. That's interesting. But yeah, that's crazy. That is real crazy. But you know what? It's funny that I can bring this stuff up because I remember back in the day you had to know somebody to know somebody, or you had to be in Vegas or Atlantic City to be out here getting your gamble on, or on one of these little Native American reservations that had the little casinos there. Otherwise, it wasn't all this gambling that's right here at our fingertips.
So much money behind it, though, man. They had to. It's so much money behind this, man. You don't have a choice.
So you know what's funny about that is that there are places where they've legalized the gambling. Like it's not fully legal here. Like there are certain things that you can play, but not everything. Like I don't think there's any casinos in Georgia. But if you go to the gas station right up the street, then they're playing them games.
Yeah.
Y'all got those little machines in the gas station?
Yeah, it was one store that I would go to a lot, and they had, but they came and made them take it out.
Damn.
Yeah,
In
I asked them
Chicago,
about it. I said, "What happened to it?" Because it was somebody there every day. They loaded their machine. Like, yeah, they made us take it out. I said, "Dang."
in Chicago, they have storefronts. They have little games in there, the little
Hmm.
electronic gambling. This whole store, it won't be the size of a cricket dealership. A little phone cricket that you see in one of those little shopping
Hmm.
plazas.
Yeah.
Cats, Cats Gambling Cafe, right there in Chicago. They got a franchise of them where they just bought out, where they bought out a little office space, stuck about 15 games in there, have a security guard, and people can just go in there and play.
Mm. That's
Insane.
wild.
It's insane. And so places where they legalize things, it's because that money just is too crazy for it to not to make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like you said
Yeah.
it earlier. It's just too much money. And we didn't know what it was gonna look like when Colorado decided, you know what, we gonna legalize weed. And
Hmm.
then there was a place here, a place there, and next thing you know, New York, and you go to some of these places. You go to New York, and they'll be out here like they just outside, all in Times Square, getting their smoke on. The thing I just realized that they legalized recently in Colorado was prostitution.
Get out of here. You for real?
Yep.
You legalize it, or like kind of like that little place, what they call it, the Bunny Ranch or whatever they is.
No, they showed a picture of somebody walking up to a car.
How do you legalize that?
They
But
made it.
I'm,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
They made it not a crime.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it goes back to what I've always said, anyways, about when it comes to drugs and prostitution and all that stuff. And man, them people they don't care that people using that stuff or selling their body. The only thing they care about is they can't track the money. That's the only thing they care about. That's why all of it's so illegal. If them folks got a piece, like when we get to the point in the world or in the United States now where we don't use physical money, where everything is tracked through electronic or like cards, it's like because it's gonna get to that point. It's gonna get to, I don't know if we're gonna be alive to see it, but it's gonna get to that point where we're not gonna use physical money.
Hmm.
But if it was to the point where they can get that money or get a piece of the tax that money from the prostitutes or all that stuff, they can tax that money. It would have been legal because of the money they get back. They're not doing it. They're not trying to stop prostitution and all that stuff because they care morally. They just can't get the money. They can't track the money. People doing dollar to dollar, hand financial exchanges. You can't track that money. So it's
Hey,
it's people, women out there making, man, coming home with thousands of dollars a night and ain't got no kind of tax on it. And the
right.
government is they can't get no piece off of it. That's the only reason.
Pop said Brown's Chicken advanced restaurants have slot machines over in the corner. I pull up in the chicken spot, and while I'm waiting on my 8 piece, I go ahead and hit the machine a few times. That's insane. Hey, so I just pulled up. I just pulled up the results for legalized prostitution in Colorado, and it reads, as of this is according to the Denver Post, as of early 2026, Colorado is considering groundbreaking legislation, Senate Bill 26-097, which will fully decriminalize commercial sexual activity among consenting adults statewide. If passed, this bill will repeal criminal penalties for prostitution, soliciting, and patronizing, making it more liberal. more liberal than Nevada's regulated brothel system with the potential July 2026 date. So, and why am I not surprised that Nevada is out here with brothels, Vegas, the Bunny Ranch?
Well, that ain't no surprise. You know how you walk up there and they hit you with that. They slap that card across their hand and they hand it to you. Nigga, I know what you handed me. You ain't. I know exactly what this is.
Trying to have a little fun.
Yeah, and all the card, the whole street just littered with card because people take the card and they just drop them. They slap their card across their hand, walk right up to you. Yeah,
Trying
man,
to
get
see
out my face with these. Get out my face with the holes on a picture.
they trying to see if you have a little fun. Hey, before we get out of here, man, I read this story, and you know what? It's I know you're gonna have a different I know you're gonna have a different thought process on it. It's always interesting to hear how people think when they in relationships and when they out of relationships. But according to the New York Post, in New York City, they have singles events in which they charge women $100 to get in, and men are free, and men still not showing up.
That's wild. That's wild because the revert the roles have reversed, man. Because you remember that's how it was. I know for us back in the day when we were coming up in college and all that stuff, there were it was men pay $10 whatever and women get in free. It was like that all the time because they just wanted to because they know if they got the women in there, the men were coming. The men were coming and paying money.
Yep.
So I don't see how that's gonna work, but I do because nowadays it's like it's different, man. The roles have reversed, man. That's crazy though. It's crazy to think about that. You paying the men to come, and the women are still. That's crazy. I mean, the men don't want to come.
They never had dudes night. Like in college, it was never a dudes night. It was never
Never
that.
ever.
If it
Never
was a
ever.
if it was a dudes night back in the day, it would be a sausage fest, and that would be some
Yeah.
bullshit. Like no, I'm not going to the all
The women ain't
dudes
paying.
hang. No, they not for that.
No, they wasn't
Not for
paying to
that.
come see no. That's crazy though, man. But
You know what? I don't know. I
I
don't
guess I can
know if
see
they
it.
were. If it was a level of hesitation based on who the dudes thought would pay that hundo. You know what I'm saying? Like there is a certain woman that will pay that hundo. And
Yeah,
then there's a certain woman that would not. And you almost think about it in the same way that all of the portrayals of the ladies that go to those all male reviews, they be up at Chippendales and whatnot. Dot. And
yeah.
then they might be different than the ones that fall up in the strip club where they got ladies at. They
That's
tried to charge
wild,
me.
you know.
They tried to charge my cousin extra money to get into the strip club one day. We was in Little Rock. We went to the strip club in Little Rock. It was me, Fontaine, and my cousin. We went to the strip club and they was like, "Hold on, she coming in? Yeah, we're going to charge her 50, and she can't get up.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
If she
I've
get
I've
up,
been there. I've been like, when they done that before too.
she got to go straight to the bathroom and straight back. She cannot talk to
Yeah,
no dudes other than y'all two.
yeah. I've seen that before too, but only in the strip club though.
which, you know, it was weird because it was like, yeah, we don't want the girls to have no competition, so we can't do none of that. So she bathroom back. If we see her talking to anybody other than y'all two, all y'all gotta go.
Yeah,
So we were there
I've
for
seen that
about
before.
15 minutes. And I 100% understood exactly why they wouldn't want any other woman getting up and walking around.
Mm-hmm.
Because them strippers up in there they were horrible. I'd only been to one other strip club that was worse. And I went with Jack.
Mm-hmm.
I went with Jack man. It was for his birthday.
In the ATL?
Yep, we went to this spot called Pinos, bro. It was after one of the shows, and he was like, "Man, it's my
He
birthday,
said
man.
the name.
You want to go?"
He said the name.
And so here's how crazy that night was. We walking in, we hanging out or whatever, and you know it was just cool because he Jack and I think one other dude was in there hanging out or whatever. One of the dancers was like,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
"Hey, listen, to never see that again, ever. Never ever see that dance move again." Comedian
Wow.
Shawty was in there rolling up on the bar. And something ended up happening where his homeboy ended up getting pulled out the bar. They got kicked out. And he
Damn.
had to gather up his stuff. He was like, "Hold
Yeah.
on, yeah, get all my stuff together. Y'all about to make me mess up." But that was the worst.
Charmaine. It wasn't KOD, was it? Charmaine, you didn't go to KOD, did you? Could have been KOD and you was picked.
She ain't paying 50 at KOD. It's probably more than that. It's probably more than that. He was probably at, well, hold on. Dang, you know what? No, you know, about how many strip clubs have you ever been to now, man? Without just, if you don't know.
If I had to guess, oh man.
Is it under 10?
No, it's over 10, well over 10.
Okay. Yeah, I'm under 10. I can name them. I'm probably like, I'm close. I'm like probably about 8. And so I can kind of rank them. We went to
Oh,
this strip
okay.
club in Baton Rouge, and you know what? It's actually top 3 worst. Top 3 worst. Top 3 worst. Oh, see, that might be it though. No, I was in South Beach. I don't know what it's called, but celebrities go and DJ there.
It might be. That might be KLD. Was the pole like really, 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 really high?
Oh. Yeah.
I went to that one. It was okay when I went. It was a long time ago though. I do remember that pole though. That pole way up there, man. That girl dropped from up there. I was like, my goodness.
Hey, when we went to that strip club with my cousin in Fontaine, I was so bored. I was just I hated you don't want to be the person out there wishing for injuries, but if they just fail by accident, I wouldn't have hated
Oh,
on it.
come on, man.
I wouldn't have hated on it that bad.
The boy, you the pettiest of the petty.
Hey, I tried to look up strip clubs on South Beach, and a whole bunch of them came up. She probably went to Tootsie's.
Yeah, because I don't think KOD is on. Yeah, I don't think it's on South Beach.
Yeah, if it's famous, she probably went to
Now
Tootsie's.
Now that I remember, I don't think it's. I don't remember it being on the beach because it's kind of like sit apart. if I'm remembering correctly.
She said it was in a black building over there.
Yeah, that might not been KOD. Cause I actually kind of remember having to go outside, like in the city.
No, she went to Scarlet. I put in a black building, and it Scarlet came up twice.
Mm.
Oh snap! She out here. She out here. Scarlet's wilding. Girl was a toothpick. She don't like. She don't like that. That's yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's so tough. That is crazy.
Yeah,
But look,
that wasn't KOD. Definitely wasn't KOD.
not at all. Not at all. But look, good people. Man, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. I gotta hop on off there and try to get a little rest, yo. Try to
Yeah,
keep these chocolate Menendez brothers from taking me out so I can show up next week and feel better for
yeah.
y'all.
Tell that man put his clothes on too, man. Keep
Put
his
his
clothes
clothes,
on.
put your clothes on and tell your sister stop sneezing on everybody. But you know, when you get mad, you know what? I should. You know, he was the kid that did the opposite of everything that we said. So I think I'm gonna tell him. You know what? Next time you get mad, take that shirt off and just one of your socks. Let them see it. Let them see your toes so that they know you ain't playing no games. And if it gets too greasy, only pull one of your arms out your shirt. Just pull it down in there. You the lid. Just take it off like this and just walk around.
I'm about to say something, but I can't. Y'all can't do that. y'all can't. Y'all can't do that. Boy,
Back in the days, back in the 80s, if your parents showed up and you was somewhere with your clothes off, that's exactly how you was gonna get whooped.
man, right in front of the teachers.
In front
You
of
ever,
everybody.
you ever got a paddling in front of the teacher? Well, by a teacher?
No, dog, I got slapped at school.
But I'm talking about by a teacher though, not the
No,
parent.
no, 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 no. I got slapped at school by my mama in front of the teacher outside the class, and I think the teacher, when my mom smacked me, I almost feel like the teacher felt bad for telling on me. Like now I forged the letter. I forged the letter for why I didn't do my homework and spelled the name of the hospital wrong. My mama slapped the shit out of me because it was like, damn, you gonna write this letter, put my name on it, and spell the name of the hospital wrong like I'm stupid. This made me so hard. The teacher was like,
Yeah, you deserve that one.
you could go back into the class. I go back into the class and all the kids was like, we were taking the test. Jason, you wanna you wanna you wanna look at my paper so you don't get in trouble no more? That's how hard I got smacked. I couldn't even see. I can't even see the cheat off your test because my eyes still watering. you I can't cheat off of you. You ain't as smart as me. I'm just out here. I just spelled the name of the hospital wrong. I don't mean I'm dumb. I spelled Heinz Hospital like it was a ketchup. I was wilding.
Mm.
Yeah, I messed up that day. But no, I didn't get no paddling from a teacher. They wasn't doing that in Chicago. That was dead.
Yeah, you forged your name. You deserve that one.
Damn. Damn. You know, I probably would have got away with it if I spelled the name of the hospital wrong. I thought, you know what, Mailman, I can remember thinking about it. I can remember thinking about as I'm writing this damn letter for why I didn't do my homework. I can remember thinking about I done got to the part. I done got to Heinz Hospital and I was thinking like, you know what? HINES is too much like right. No, I'm gonna go ahead and spell it like the ketchup, because that's exactly how it should be. That's exactly how you should do it. Because nobody would spell their name HINES for a hospital. This hospital was sponsored by the ketchup. Got my ass slapped. No, it was one. It was a one shot. Right. Look, if I had glasses on, it would have been twisted. What happened? What happened to Nathan? Hey, that boy forged the letter.
And he knew better.
Spelled the name wrong. Got his ass caught. Which is why I still, to this day, when I go see my mom, I apologize to her for any dumb shit that I did. Because if the dumb stuff that I did was anything close to the dumb stuff that they did, which I'm pretty confident that I wasn't that. I don't have these classes. Like, I ain't never take my clothes off. I ain't never.
That don't even make any sense.
So you know what? It's hard to discipline that. It's hard to even talk through it. You trying to talk through it without being on the Diddy side of the game. So you just out here just getting naked. You want to take your clothes off? Go ahead and take them off right now.
Yeah, because especially if you don't have no. Where's the root? Where's the root of all this? What's the reason?
Take them off right now. Get naked in front of everybody right now.
Yeah, that's what I was about to. That's what I was about to tell you earlier. Cause mama, back in the day, mama was like, "Oh, you want to get naked at school? Hey, take them off. Take them off right now. Get your ass toe up.
Show yourself on soft so I can whoop your ass."
On soft. Oh, soft is wild. Yo, man, on soft.
You out here taking your clothes off. You not even represent yourself good, cuz.
Yeah, you can't drop them on soft. If you go drop them, don't drop them on soft. What is you thinking about?
Look, that's when you get so mad that you just be saying stuff like, I've been upset with these kids, and I just said some shit, and I'll be like, you know what? I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that at all.
Man, you can't pull it out on. You can't drop it on soft. Not for the first time.
Never. You know,
at least be semi.
They gonna remember that for the rest of your life, cuz.
Yeah.
You like, you remember when you was 3 and you pulled your thing out and it was little? Yeah.
Yeah. At least be semi. Even if you can't be all the way, be semi. But don't drop it on you don't want to drop it on the noodle.
You sit up here in a tiny white and you out here at less than half staff. Come on, bro.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
See, they gonna take these kids.
Yeah, you got to drop it out with some leverage. You can't.
Hey, man. Hey, he gonna be the one. I'll be like, hey, what don't you? You mess around and get embarrassed. I hope you wipe good. You out here taking.
Oh, I remember you.
Yeah.
You want to pull your thing out.
You pulled your pants off and you had that little streak. You remember that?
You pull your little thing out. And ain't no worse for stuff. No matter how old you get. But you don't want to hear nobody say, yeah, you pull your little thing out. What you pull your little thing?
You were struggling that day, huh?
Yeah. No, what do you mean little? You better take that little off of it.
It was little for you that day, huh? Hey, man, I gotta go. Y'all take it easy. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Y'all have been dope as always. Man, we greatly appreciate you, brother, man. This is always dope as usual.
Yeah, man.
Man, let them know when you dropping your next in the truck tiny steering wheel series.
Hey, man, I might have to do something. It's been a while.
Hey, man, you know what? That might be an idea. A little, you know how they had a tiny desk series. They had like yeah, had a little tiny steering wheel
I gotta
series.
look that up. I don't know what that is.
The tiny desk where they had they had like Usher did one when he did his.
Oh, okay. Well, they in the library. Look like they're in the library.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, man. Hey, man. Travel season is here, and if you ain't got a cool ass travel shirt before we get out of here, well, while we get out of here, we're gonna get out of here on this. You need to get you a shirt that is fly AF. Trust me, this shirt hits every time at the airport. 100% of the time is at the airport. There's going to be somebody that's going to walk up to you and be like, I like that shirt. Now, the unfortunate part, they might be 7 years old.
Whoa.
They might be 7 because they know what AF means. And you might get an old person that'll walk up to you and be like, you know what? Thank you for your service. But what you're going to do is make somebody else look at this shirt. And so as we get out of here, go ahead and visit www.the710printshop.com. Order yourself a My Airport shirt, Fly AF shirt. Get one. It's dope. Use the promo code FlyAF at checkout for a
Yeah,
discount.
man.
Hey, man, this shirt is cool. This shirt is dope. It go with everything. There's nothing that this shirt don't go with. No. So go ahead and rock you one. Go ahead and order you one, get you one for your friend, get you one, because this travel season is here. What
Travel
you
season.
doing?
You gonna be fly? Yeah.
You're going to be fly AF. And so until next time, good people, y'all stay safe out in these streets.
Seeking the ideal travel attire? Consider the My Airport shirt Fly AF. Extended flights demand comfort, but this shirt ensures style isn't sacrificed. Its soft fabric provides exceptional comfort while maintaining a contemporary and sophisticated aesthetic. There are plenty of shirts you can wear to the airport, but you want to make sure yours is Fly AF. Elevate your travel wardrobe because having an airport shirt that's Fly AF is more than just a shirt. It's an indispensable travel item. Travel season is here. Make sure your shirt is Fly AF when you travel.
Absolutely.